Hey guys, welcome to Kata Beach, Phuket, Thailand. I'm going to give you guys an update on this other Thailand vlogger, Steady Eddy Travels. So from what I've heard there, he had what he thought was a stroke and lost his movement in his right arm, I think it is. He's right-handed, right arm and right leg. So apparently it was not a stroke. They don't know exactly what it is, but they think it's bacteria in the brain, right? That's what they think. They also thought it might have been cancer there. So he's one of my favorite Thailand vloggers. I like his accent there and his presentation. Better than mine is. So he did not have, well, he has a health plan. So what's going on with him is over here in Thailand, if you get into a situation where you have to have medical care, they want you to pay. So it doesn't, they just want money. That's just how this healthcare system works here. So if you're older, you might want to have some cash on hand, right? And, I think what happened with his medical insurance coverage from the UK is that it did pay for that, but he didn't want to claim it, right? So what that tells me is that he probably didn't have enough money to cover the deductible, right? He sees this, oh, I'm going to have to pay some money deductible. He didn't want to do it. So you got to have that immediately. So that sucks for him, but hopefully he'll be better soon. I personally do not have any medical coverage at present time, but I'm not that old, right? So at some point I got to think about getting that, or getting going home. If it were me, I would probably go home if I had medical issues, just because the States has really good medical care. Thailand is okay, that's what I've heard, right? But now it's cheaper, right? If you have to pay out of pocket, it's cheaper, right, to do that. Like 20% of the cost, but you still have to have somebody to get that done, right? So something like a brain surgery, I would go home, if I had any. Now, because I personally am not that old, I'm in my 40s, right? I don't have any health problems. When I get to his age, I may consider going back to the States, or some other country that offers easy to access medical care there. So I personally don't really have any medical background, but over here in Thailand and Southeast Asia, the food can be kind of dirty. And the sanitation, generally speaking, is not that good, right? So I personally don't get food poisoning here, but some people do. And just to give you an example, yesterday my food, and the day before, my food wasn't good. It was a bit ripe. And what's going on there is the locals probably don't refrigerate the food, right? So I'm just saying that maybe what happened to Steady Eddy is he got some food poisoning that went to his brain, right? Bacteria like this. I don't know. Just an idea there. So it's, bathrooms can be kind of dirty. So what I do there is I don't touch anything in the bathroom, and I have a hand sanitizer that I use to wipe off my hands. So when I do something like this, So what I noticed there is that I don't get sick, as long as I'm not touching something like this. So I'm very careful not to, get any germs inside of me. I'm actually going to be getting some frozen food today from 7-Eleven just to make sure that I'm not going to eat the rotten stuff yet again there. And I've seen this in a lot of different countries. One time I went to, I was over in Sapa, Vietnam there, and there just didn't seem to be a lot of tourists around. And there's all these little restaurants there, and I went to one of them, sat down, got some noodles, and that plate of noodles was completely rotten, basically. I took about 2 bites of it, and I just walked out and left. I didn't tell them that, but I just basically just walked out and left and went to a different one. And I didn't get a refund. I just paid the lady, and because it was only like, say, $1.50, something like this. Yeah. So in a few minutes, I'm going to show you guys Kata, which is in Phuket, here in Thailand. It's the low season here, but there's still plenty of people around. So hey guys, I just came to Phuket here 2 days ago. Gonna be relaxing on the beach here for a week or two because I just came from Australia, right? So I took some videos and photos over there. Was there for less than a week. So I'm a little bit tired from the jet lag. 11,600 miles flight time from South Korea to Sydney. Went back to the airport. Took another scoot flight to Singapore, and then took another short flight up here to Krabi, right? So that's not the end of the travel. I then got on a bus 3 hours over to Phuket. I decided that I want to go to Phuket instead. Krabi was a cheaper price for the flight there. So I got a Thailand vlog here. My focus is on the entire world, right? So I videotape here in every country. I've been to maybe 47 countries, some of them more than once. What I'm doing here is I'm just kind of going down a list of countries that I haven't been to yet. Continents, countries. I'm just banging out the easiest ones first. I usually stay between a week and a month there. Some I stay longer if it's cheap and I like it. This is my 3rd time in Thailand. So I like Thailand. It's easy, it's cheap. They have, low crime, not too dangerous here. Sunny weather, beach all the time. It's very popular. So I'm gonna come here, then I'm gonna jump on another plane in a couple weeks' time. Decided to give myself a little bit of rest here, and then I will jump on the plane back to Europe. So the plan there is I want to go around Europe during the summer, right? So Europe is much better during summer. I also want to do some through hiking. I want to get my tent back that I have over there in Europe, which is in storage now. I'll get the tent and I'll go backpacking and do some camping outdoors. And do the through hiking type thing. I do backpacking and through hiking as well as hostels and regular hotels. Just mostly budget places. I did stay one time. I stayed a couple weeks in a penthouse in Malaysia. Penthouse in a 4-star hotel during the off season. Not super expensive there in Malaysia. Nothing like the price in the U.S. More than a 1-star. So I usually go for the 2 or 3 stars. And over in Europe, I do through hiking over there sometimes. Sometimes I just live in an apartment, Airbnb, and kind of do vlogs around the neighborhood and around to major, city sites and parks and things like that. It's Kata here. This is Kata in Phuket. Kata, you'll notice that it's popular with the Russian people. These are all Russian beachgoers. Russians like to hang out at the beach like I do. I'm okay with them. I'm American. Most Westerners probably are not going to come here because of the Russians. I don't care. I care less. They like the beach. They're not bothering me here. There's no war going on here. So I'm fine with that. And for me, I'm just going to hang out here. I'm actually not staying in Kata. I'm staying in Karo. Right? So I just came over here, got an foreign exchange, money exchange office over here, cashed my Australian dollars here, and am now going just to take a rest here and check out this beach here.